What's up, Stiletto? How you doing? Let's see. Nobody's watching yet. What the fuck? Maybe they are. Maybe you're out there, audience. Hello. Welcome to Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. It is a show. Hun Weef's here. That's all. That means it's a real fucking party now. If you've never seen this show, it's pretty fucking stupid. It's basically just me losing my fucking mind. And I give you fucky facts, and we got all kinds of stuff here. But yeah, it's a show I do. You can ask me for advice, by the way, but it says bad advice, so I wouldn't. I'm kind of a fuck up in that regard. Pigeon Green, mew mew mew. You ask why the fuck would I ride into battle with this piece of shit? Well, right here is the reason. Miss Pigeon Green, the angel and breath queen. Look at her, my sweet sick fox. Ooh. So when I present Bitty Jean Green to you like that throughout the program, and she looks you in your fucking eyes, I encourage you to make a wish, because I believe it could come true. But if she wiggles around, if I'm holding her up and her asshole is presented to you, don't make a wish on that, because I think that could come true too, but in the Wishmaster way, which you got to see those fucking movies. So another thing is to make sure this fucking show goes off without a hitch. It's a smooth fucking show. We like to say a little prayer to one of the greatest television hosts of all time. Of course, I'm speaking of Robert Goddamn Stack, the host of Unsolved Mysteries from the early 90s. So, everybody shut the fuck up. Boozy Bostonian, quiet down. It's prayer time. Everybody hold hands. Robert Stack! Up there in the beyond, listen, dude. That show you fucking made in the early 90s used to scare the ever-living fuck out of me, but then I couldn't stop watching it. And then I watched it later in life, and most of the goddamn mysteries had been solved, but it was still kick fucking ass, sir. I appreciate that shit. You would walk out of some fog and just fucking, you'd have rosy cheeks because they didn't have TV makeup right. You had the rosiest little fucking cheeks, man, and then you'd walk out and you'd be like, Unsolved Mysteries, and just skull fuck everybody with that shit. Incredible work, sir. Thank you so much for that shit. I appreciate it so much. I tell everybody about it. All I'm asking you to do is make this show a fucking success somehow. It's all I goddamn got. Alright? So, God, please, help. Fuck. I tell everybody about Airplane and Beavis and Butthead Do America too. Thank you, Robert Stack, for everything that you did. That's the prayer to Robert Stack. So the rest of the time, it's fucky facts. Like I said, if you're new to the show and you want to have an automatic family, all you got to do is type the word coitus right into the chat, and I'll make a big fucking deal out of it, and I'll night you the fuck up so good, you'll be like, holy shit, my life is different now. I have an automatic family. And then you'll ride into fucky battle for Bitty Jean Green. Big thanks to Instagram.com/KPS_artwork for making my background that you see here. Don't forget to check out everybody else from Dave and Chuck the Freak on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Who the F is JC, Twitch.tv/Actually Chuck the Freak, and Twitch.tv/JAY the JOO. And if you see Jay Gons popping up in the chat there, then you go ahead and follow that fucker too, because he plays the video games and he's pretty good at it. So, with all that said, I got another segment that I do because I'm trying to be a more positive guy. Because I don't know if you noticed, but the fucking human existence, the human condition they call it, that thing will bum you the fuck out, won't it? So you gotta remain positive. Holy shit, Friday nighty. He said coitus or she said coitus. Rise, my sweet sick fuck. Tell that son bitch rise. He's not in sick fuck service. Service a bit of Jean Green. You're a fucking knight now, you son of a bitch. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so like I said, I've been trying to fucking be like a little more positive, because being a human being will fucking really just kick the ever living shit out of you. It's bad news. So this is Andy Green's list of positive accomplishments for the week of this week. And first, the only thing that I got going for me is that I'm I'm 35 pounds down. I started out at a real fucking jiggly, disgusting 310 fucking what the fuck's the matter with you pounds. And now I'm down to 275. With all I have to do to lose such a little amount of weight in such a long time was go through absolute fucking hell a bunch of times. So use that as your fuel. What do I see there? That Natalie girl that said coitus? You fucking did it? Rise a night in the sick fuck army. Tell her to rise, my sweet sick fucks. Tell her to rise, my sweet sick fucks. Did you? I hope you did. Peter, deep in ya. First time chat. Very cool. But yeah, so that's it. That's the thing that's been going on. And like I said, you too can lose a very minute amount of weight, such as 35 pounds, in 6 months or 7 months. All you got to do is go through absolute fucking hell and eat 1,500 calories a day, and then just exercise your fucking ass off, and you too could still be shopping at a fucking fat guy clothing store, but you'll be getting the more petite sizes of clothing in as far as like the fat guy store goes. So that's something to feel good about. Gotta catch me in action. What's up, Masked Up? Life of Steve here. Now, to celebrate my success on my godlike physique, I say, and I don't know what the fuck you guys think, I say we build a pussy wall. Now, to participate in this, you can use your Bitty Jean Green emotes, the emote pussy bricks. You can buy those with the subscription. If you got Amazon Prime, it's free, and then you get all those emotes. And if you don't have them, it's no fucking sweat. No worries. Because you can just type the word pussy, or you can use another cat emote and participate in the celebratory pussy walls. Let's start building that shit, my sweet sick fox. Look at it. Oh my God. It's so fucking bright. The Life of Steve's doing it. J-Tomp, holy fuck, Unweave, Drug and Ugly. Even Dirty Ducks slinging pussy bricks. Look at that shit. Stiletto Baby, holy fucking shit. We're doing it. Please keep building a wall of puss to the very heavens of Robert Stack. Ah, it's incredible. It's incredible. And that goes to show you, with a little fucking elbow grease, some teamwork, some concentration, and just a dash of fucking hope, you can accomplish great things. Look at that shit. That wall of pussy wasn't there before, and now it is. And it can be seen from the International Space Station. So, you guys gave the astronauts something to look at. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh, the show's called Bad Advice and Fucky Facts. So the facts are the star of the show. And then it's Bitty Jean Green. And then I'm in a distant third. Bruce Willis turned down the role of Sam in the movie Ghost. He said he didn't understand how the movie would work with the main character being dead for the majority of the movie. So the role went to Patrick Swayze. 9 years later, Willis would star in The Sixth Sense. Because he was like, fuck, they can make movies about ghosts. How many subs to shave my head? Fuck you, that many. However many that translates into. I can't shave my head, dude. I got what? Fuck. I use this hair to cover up and distract from the horrible genetic makeup that I have. So if I shave my head, like, what the fuck? I'd be a monster. I'd have to go live in some kind of fucking old... That's where I'm gonna move anyway, though. I'm gonna have to go live in one of those old, like, Skyrim castle towers that, you know, you see people, like, living in. I'm gonna have to live in one of those. But if I shaved my head, I'd have to live in a fucking... I don't even know. I'd have to go under goddamn ground. I'd have to go underground. You want me to live in the fucking sewers? Fuck you for that. Why would you want me to live in the sewers? Eat rats? Run from fucking sewer alligators? I don't want anything to do with that. So I'll keep these. My one genetic gift, I'm gonna fucking keep them. Them's for me. And a special lady, if she should ever show up in my life. One bald guy, too, would be too many. The spiral curls. All right, so yeah, this is bad advice and fucky facts. Oftentimes I forget that I'm doing a show while I'm doing it, which isn't exactly something that would make Robert Stack proud. But doesn't fucking matter. There's a place off the coast of Australia where octopus, who are mostly solitary creatures, have made a small city. So that's pretty fucked up. Octopi, crazy times. They're building cities and shit. Got to keep a fucking eye on them. They got more arms than us. They can fucking morph to their environments. Can you do that? You fucking can't. So, fear them. Groundhog Day was introduced to America by German settlers who originally used to use the hedgehogs to predict the weather because they were fucking crazy. Why were we using hedgehogs to predict the weather? I don't know. But they switched to the groundhog as they were easier to bring across into the Keystone State. So, that's pretty crazy. Predict the weather, hedgehog! If we decide as a society to move away from the groundhog as our bizarre weather representative one day a week or whatever, one season for the winter, I don't think we should move from groundhogs to the hedgehog, Ron Jeremy, because that'd be fucking weird. So I think we should just stick with groundhogs. What do you say? Christopher Columbus and his crew were stranded on Jamaica for 6 long months, fearing the indigenous people would turn on him. He successfully fucked with their heads and predicted a lunar eclipse and used it to frighten the shit out of them and made them think it was God's wrath. That would be cool if people are stupid. Like, we're getting fucking stupid. But I wish that we would just get a little more stupid, but not us, not the sick fuck community, but like everybody else would just get like a little more stupid so that you could fucking do that kind of shit if you're in line at a supermarket or any of that shit. You're in line at waiting to get on a roller coaster, whatever the fuck you're in line for, take a shit. If you could just be like, God's wrath! And everybody fucking scramble, that'd be great. But we're not quite there yet. We're getting there, though. Which is exciting. I'm excited to see just how fucking stupid we get. Crocodiles have been observed to balance twigs on their head to lure nest-building birds, thus proving them to be much more sophisticated than previously believed and joining a small group of predators who use bait to catch prey. So, they're fucked up. There's fucking basically dinosaurs wandering around in the waters. And they're fucking tricky, too. So, look out for that shit. People are stupid, Courtney. What's up? That's just my battle scar. Again, big thanks to you guys for fucking watching this shit. Oh my god, you found this fucking show? Holy shit. In all the world of entertainment, I like to think as a shining diamond of entertainment. So I'm glad that you found it. Again, if you're new to the show, type the word coitus, C-O-I-T-U-S, into the chat, and you'll be welcome into the family. The only rules here, don't be a fucking asshole. And everybody love everybody. Fuck! Michael Jackson was so desperate to play Spider-Man that he held talks with Stan Lee, expressing his interest to buy Marvel. Holy fuck! Thank you, Courtney, for subscribing. Thanks to everybody who subscribed and supported this show. If Michael Jackson played Spider-Man, that would fucking... that'd be the worst thing ever. Stop it, Dr. Octopus. That's ignorant. It'd be real fucked up. But yeah, ELE. Everybody love everybody. Fuck! That's the rules here. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you love this show. There's a lady who drove her car into your neighbor's ditch. Oh, because of the snow. That's right. The fucking snow's happening. And I was talking to my dad, and he's like, make sure you get shit to fucking live. Because I don't do well during apocalypse scenarios or even just inclement weather. I barely survive. But luckily, I'm on a fucking diet, so there's nothing here anyway. In my fridge, I have... I don't even want to talk about what's in there. I have now 7 Coke Zeros, and for some reason, I have this like iced coffee that's been in there for like 6 months. It's fucking fucked up. It's fucked up in there. My fridge is the dumbest of all fridges. And then in the freezer, all I have is empty boxes of shit that I ate. Like, different kinds of don't be a fat fuck ice cream. That's like, that's a brand I need to start. Don't be a fat fuck. The don't be a fat fuck brand. I'm really trying to not be a fat fuck, you guys. It's so hard. I hate it so much. Oh, and I can't fucking even smoke any goddamn green right now because I gotta go to the fucking... It's not even for like a cool purpose. I'm like not able to smoke weed right now because I gotta go get fucking teeth ripped out of my face. So that's my reward for not being able to relieve my stress. My reward is I'm gonna have teeth ripped out of my fucking face. Be positive, green. Bring it back around, bud. You can do it. You got. Everything's okay, kinda. The pilot that dropped the Tsar Bomba nuclear bomb was given a 50% chance of survival that mission, given the speed and size of the blast and whether his plane could escape in time. So, that probably was a fucking scary thing. What the hell? You'll subscribe to the Don't Be a Fat Fuck brand. In 2014, a group of civilian techno-archaeologists, whatever the fuck that means, operating from a goddamn former McDonald's, contacted an abandoned 35-year-old NASA solar satellite, took fucking control of it, and before a lack of fuel pressure derailed their plan to return the goddamn space probe to its original parking space at Lagrange Point L1. So, if you see techno-archaeologists fucking around, be like, what the fuck are you? So you're an archaeologist, but you guys only search for dinosaur bones while throwing raves? Because that's what I think a techno-archaeologist is. I think a techno-archaeologist is Fatboy Slim looking for dinosaur bones. Oh my goodness. That's what I think that is. I used to have scientists. I don't fucking trust scientists. I never have. They're fucking around with shit that we don't need to fuck around with, I think. And I've never trusted them. But in order to have a show, they don't fucking tell you this. If you go to funny school, if you go to funny college, they don't fucking tell you. You're going to need some fucking scientists if you want to do a show. You think those shows just fucking happen? This show needed scientists. So, of course, I hired some fucking scientists, and they were fucking around with their goddamn science. And bam! Turned themselves into goddamn fly, half human, half fly, fucking monstrous bitches. And then the hype train that was created one day fucking ran over one of them, and then the other two ran out, and I was like, oh, sweet! They're still a team! Look, they're gonna help! And then all they did was fucking puke that fucking fly puke, and then they fucking devoured the other one. So it was a pretty fucking fucked up thing to see. And all because of a hype train. Hype is a violent industry. I don't know if you know that about hype. It's some cutthroat shit. This is bad advice and fucking facts. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I need some techno-archaeologists. Maybe that's what I replace scientists with, is archaeologists that search for ancient cities, but then they listen to Fatboy Slim or whatever is the hot EDM trends. Oh my God. Chris Berg's here? Holy shit, what's up? Bean dips? You guys' names crack me the fuck up. The Fed set the Federal Reserve requirement ratio to 0 in 2020 and is keeping it at 0. This is the percentage of your goddamn deposits a bank is required to make available for withdrawal without having it to borrow the money from somewhere else. So, I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me, Cypher. If you do subscribe and you get the goddamn emotes, you don't know what the fuck any of it means. There's ducks. There's ducks with the red heads. Those are punishment ducks. And then there's the ducks with the green heads. And those are excitement ducks. Because we used to do a duck fact every single fucking show. Fact about ducks. Quacky little bitches. But you know what? I've been doing this show for 35 years now. And there's not that many goddamn facts about ducks. So that was a disaster. As an entertainer, that was one you learn on the road. Don't promise a fact about one creature for a show that's going to go on for 85 years. Because I am going to do this show for 85 years. But yeah, we ran out of goddamn facts about ducks, so it's pretty fucked up times. And I've been trying to, but if I had some scientists or some techno-archaeologists, I could come up with something else. But I don't. So, this is I'm sure it's a disappointment. But yeah, so we'll get something figured out. I don't know what the fuck to do. People suggested platypus facts, but I don't see that going anywhere. The fuck? I mean, they're poisonous. They're weird little fuckers. And I saw somebody kind of like scratching one's belly, and it was like I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. This is bad advice and fucking facts. If you're new to the show, don't forget to type the word coitus, COITUS, right into the chat, and we'll bring you into the family. It'll be fun times for you, and your whole life will fucking change. Life changing, not promised. We can't see atoms under an ordinary microscope because atoms are smaller than the wavelength of visible light. The smallest thing we can see with visible light contains 10 billion atoms. So, you know, that's more of that science. But you see scientists fucking around with atomic shit, you gotta fucking be like, hey, whoa, woohoo. The fuck is that all about? There they are, they're gonna create it. We talked about it. And I hate even bringing it up because it's such a dark chapter in bad advice and fucky facts history. But last week, was it last week, you guys? You guys would know. I don't know if it's for sure because I have no grasp of time or reality anymore. But we learned that there were these scientists that were trying to levitate a frog with magnets. And if they fuck around too much, they're going to create a fucking frogneto. The master of frognetism. And he's going to be a villainous, evil little fucking magnet frog. So, we don't want to fuck around with that shit. So next time you see a scientist, go up to his fucking Bunsen burner and fucking slap it off his science table and say, you fucking asshole, what are you doing? Stop it. Don't create frogneto. We don't need that. Or the frog or not. The first person to reach the geographical North Pole may have been Matthew Henson, an African-American who traveled with explorer Robert Peary on multiple trips to the Arctic. So that's some cold shit. This is bad advice and fucky facts. This is also some cold shit. If you've never seen this show before and you're just finding it now, I understand it's alarming. It's alarming to see at first. People that are new to the show are like, is he okay? Is he okay? The answer to that is, I don't know. I think so. I'm losing weight. That's a good thing. Betty Jean Green's got it going on. She's been killing it lately. Living her life. If you want to see her, you want to see Betty Jean Green and make a fucking wish, all I ask that you do is build a wall of pussy for me. Huge wall of pussy. With your Betty Jean Green emotes. And I'll fucking go get Betty Jean Green out of her meth lab, and I'll bring her over here. She is cooking up some real crazy looking shit right now. And she might be on PCP, so I don't know. Sometimes she seems like she's hallucinating, but you're doing it. Look at that. You really want to see Betty Jean Green. That brings a tear to my fucking eye. Dirty Duck's doing it. Fatty Magoo's in on that shit. Yeah. A wall of putz. Drunken, bougie Bostonian. I knew we could do it. I'm so fucking proud of you. You've earned your reward! Betty Jean Green! I was gonna try to... I
I was gonna try to like just put Betty Jean Green on the camera and then have her do the show. Be like meow 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 meow. You guys wouldn't know what the fuck she's saying, but I would, because every one of those mews just means fuck you, Dad, and she's saying it to me. Make a wish. She's vicious and she's foul. I hope you guys wished for good things. I hope that you wished good wishes. And I'm glad that Betty Jean Green didn't wiggle around and show you her asshole, because that would have been a fucking nightmare again. Wishmaster movies, watch that shit. It's about running into a fucked up genie who makes your wishes come true, but then he's like, haha, they're all fucked up and horrible. So, watch out for that shit. In the Qing Dynasty, the writer Li Yu was nicknamed the Crab Fairy. He loved crabs so much that he had a servant that just cooked crabs. He could eat around 20 of those fuckers a day during crab season, and he pickled those fucking things, and in the office so he could, listen to this, he pickled them so he could eat them in the fucking non-crab season, and then he would drink the brine. That's some sick shit. Crab brine. I don't like the word brine. But that guy would drink that shit. The fuck is that all about? And don't pickle crabs. Especially if they're on your pubic region. That's something you can... That's another cause. We like to have causes here. We like to have different issues that we get behind and we fight for. Maybe that's one of them. Don't pickle your pubic lice and drink the brine. It's a good cause to have. I think that's pretty fucking good. Pickled fucking crabs. Yeah, don't do that shit. Another one of our many causes here that the sick fuck nation fights for every goddamn day is don't try to live like Crocodile Dundee. I know every once in a while on a Sunday you'll be flipping through the channels and you'll be like, son of a bitch. Crocodile Dundee's on! Yeah! Gonna have a relaxing Sunday, maybe make a sandwich and watch Crocodile Dundee. And then you get going. You're like, fuck, Mick. That looks like a fucking awesome life you're living. Hot blonde. Vest made of a lizard you fucking destroyed. Friends in Australia. What's not to fucking love about that, as you'll start saying to yourself. But that's when you need to get a fucking grip. Smack yourself in the face if you have to. Just to get back to reality, because you can't live like that. You can get the vest, you can get the knife and go, that's not a knife, that's a knife to somebody. You can do that shit. But sooner or later, it's going to fucking catch up to you, and you're going to be at the wrong fucking party filled with people from American Psycho, and they're going to be doing cocaine. And you're going to be jumping into Crocodile Dundee mode and saying, well, I think that man, he's a cold or whatever. Why don't know why he's doing that? And then you're going to try to fucking pour probably like $2,000 or $3,000 worth of cocaine into a boiling pot of water because you don't understand the fucking situation. And in the movies, it just turns into a funny little situation. But in real life, if you take $3,000 worth of coke and you pour it into water and you got a fucking knife, American Psycho pulls a fucking Glock out of his goddamn stock trader trousers and he fucking shoots you right in your goddamn brain. And then it's over. And that's what we want to prevent. And that's it. I think that's Crocodile Dundee 2. You can get me started on Crocodile Dundee 1. Piss off drug lords or whatever the fuck he did in that movie. You can't be living like that. It looks fun. The vest is cool. The hat's real sweet. You don't want that shit, though. I'm telling you. In 1921, spiritualists Thomas Lynn Bradford and Ruth Doran decided to test whether it was possible to communicate with the dead. Bradford killed himself by sealing his apartment, turning on his gas stove, and planned to appear as a ghost to Doran after his death. Guess what? He fucking didn't. So, that was a fail. It was probably really awkward for the living guy. It was like, fuck. I don't think he's showing up. And I don't know how much longer I can wait. I gotta go to the bathroom. You know, things. It had to be a weird time after all that. There's Jay Gons. He's cool. Give him a follow. Big thanks to Jay Gons and Life of Steve for moderating this, by the way, keeping it a nice, clean, green bean stream. If you're new to the show, type the word coitus into the chat, and I'll night you up so good you won't even know what happened. And you'll fucking be like, wow, holy shit, I'm a knight now? That's awesome. And then your life will change. The biblically accurate angels are actually a different class of angels called thrones. So, that's pretty crazy. I don't know what I'd do if I saw an angel, like a real angel. I'd be like, you really do angel stuff? And then they'd be like, probably fly away because they would think that I had no charisma, which I don't. I have very little charisma. They've always said that to me. When I was in school, a guidance counselor would be like, you have no charisma or talent. And you're not very funny. And you're kind of unfortunate looking. And I'd be like, well, you're a pretty shitty guidance counselor, you know that? That's pretty shitty things to say. But then it just made me grow up into an ugly, funny dude, so that's cool. Ginkgo trees have been found to exhibit radioprotective tendencies and are currently being researched for the ability to mitigate the harmful effects of radiation. So when the robots start fucking shit up with their artificial intelligence, we all know who's going to win the fucking day. Humans will be eradicated, and then they'll be having their fucking weird robot party. And then, sooner or later, plants are going to get them. Because plants always win the day. You see it all the fucking time. No matter what the fuck is happening. Plants grow around shit. And they're going to grow around those fucking robots, too. You just fucking wait. So if I were a betting man, I would definitely fucking bet on plants. And you should too. And if you see a scientist putting together a fucking C-3PO robot, go up to him and fucking take some water or something and pour it on his robot parts and be like, stop it! God, what are you trying to do? This is a fact I like because my last name's Green. Lime is the most universally liked scent. And that's good. That's good. There's not a lot of people in Lime's corner, you know? Lime is outside of tequila and some beer, the fucking maybe the key lime pie. There's not a lot going on. People don't fucking get excited about lime like they used to. So to know that it's the most universally liked scent, I'm fucking stoked. Because I'm tired of lemon hogging the fucking limelight of the citrus world. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up. So it's like, I'm lemon. But you want lemon with your water? No, I want lime! Did you know that it's the most universally liked scent? Fuck. And then you give them a shitty Yelp review. Disney can't use Marvel characters in their theme parks that have already been used by Universal unless it's west of the Mississippi. And it doesn't really matter because Universal basically didn't bother with any heroes except for Spider-Man, Captain America, the Hulk, and the X-Men. It was the 90s. Love lime in my Corona. You can't smell shit, though. That sucks. You can't enjoy the scent of lime. Ooh. Next time you go to next time somebody wants you to smell something, why do people fucking do that, by the way? People are really pushy with fucking smell. They're always like, smell this. Smell it. And you gotta be like, you're always scared at first. You don't know what the fuck. You always assume they're gonna be like, last minute, be like, it's not a candle, it's human shit! And you just smelled it, you fool! But, you gotta walk into every forced smelling situation like that. But yeah, lime. That's what I'm saying. It smells good. Type coitus into the chat if you're new to the show. Just like you would at any other show. And we'll night you up. Betty Jean Green has something she wants to fucking say. What do you want to say to the sick fox? You want to say anything, Betty Jean? She just cuddled the microphone. Which that means that she's fucking happy with your work. As sick fucks. Thanks for watching this show, by the way. Oh my god. Prior to the work of Harvey Ninninger, experts thought searching for meteorites was a waste of fucking time. Starting in 1923, he was credited with half of all meteorite discoveries on Earth by 1941. So, I'm glad somebody's keeping an eye on that shit. I've said it before. People at NASA, that's some scary shit. And I think there's like one guy that's got the scariest fucking job ever. Whoever fucking looks through the Doom telescope. Because there's a guy that has a look through the Doom telescope and be like, I bet he has to psych up first. He's like, oh, fuck, dude, what's the matter, man? I'm the NASA Doom telescope guy, and I gotta go to work in a bit. I was just having some lunch. And I gotta go back to work. Oh, so you just look through telescopes and then you like see space stuff, and that's got you all stressed out? Yeah, because I looked way the fuck out there, and I see the shit nobody understands, and it scares the ever-living fuck out of me every time. And that guy's job sucks, but he has to take a shit like everybody else. So he looks into this telescope, so he's probably like, ah! Every fucking, 5 minutes or so when he sees some shit he doesn't understand. And then sometimes he'll have to go take a shit too. So think of that. That's a job you don't want. My neighbors are probably like, dude, that guy's really fucking, we got a fucking methamphetamine addict living downstairs there. What are we going to do, Francis? And she's going to go, well, we got to get the fuck out of here. Because I think he's a meth addicted piece of shit down there. Listen to him scream his pussy wall business. They probably think I do. They're like, what does your neighbor do? He's got some kind of pussy wall business going on down there. He yells about. It gets him fired up. Henry VIII traveled with a locksmith and changed the locks on his rooms whenever he visited other estates. So that guy was more paranoid than me. Fuck. You can't be changing locks every time you go somewhere. That shit is fucking crazy. And then where's the locksmith's got to be there the whole time? You're like, Henry VIII, do you really need me here if you're just going to, masturbate or whatever you're doing? And Henry VIII's like, yeah, I'm the king or whatever. And then you just got to roll along with it because he'll probably have you fucking killed. Looking into the void. I don't want to look into the void. I think I might have fucking looked into the void a couple of times. I used to party. So I think I seen that void. I think. But then I don't remember because of drugs. If you're thinking about doing drugs, don't. You could look into the void and then never remember what you saw. Dungeons and Dragons was inducted into the Toy Hall of Fame by the National Museum of Play in 2016. Care Bears and Rock'em Sock'em fucking Robots, they didn't make the fucking cut. Because fuck, honestly, I don't know. Care Bears and Rock'em Sock'em Robots, they're alright. But I don't think they got shit on Dungeons and Dragons. Although I'm a huge fucking nerd, I have a Boba Fett helmet, a nice one. Top of the fucking line, Black Series Boba Fett helmet. I don't fuck around with my nerd shit. So I don't like to flaunt my nerd shit, but I never played Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think I'd like that. There's not enough going on. It's not cool enough, I'd rather play a fucking video game and like actually see the shit instead of sitting there pretending I'm a fucking elf wizard or whatever the fuck they do. That's the day things get real sad. Let's see the Boba Fett. You want to see it? You want to see the Boba Fett helmet? Are you serious? I don't like to flaunt my wealth, but okay. Look at this shit. Hopefully nobody... Oh, there we go. Look at that. See, right now, you're like, holy shit, is Boba Fett doing a fucking show right now? Is he doing a show? This thing's top of the line, Black Series helmet. Look at the inside of it. Fucking legit. The visor's nice. This thing, boom. I think I just broke it, but you can do that. So that's pretty fucking cool. Now let's compare it to the piece of shit Boba Fett helmet of my past. Now look at this monstrosity here. What the fuck is that? Do better. Do better, helmet folk. Look at this. That's so dumb. This is a piece of shit. So, there's two lives here that you can see. There's this life, and then there's this fucking life. So obviously, I'm going to keep it on the straight and narrow here with this shit. Because you right now, anybody tuning in right now, they're like, holy shit, Boba Fett's doing a fucking stream? Oh my god. But you can change your life too. Just believe in my financial advice. Don't do that. And that brings me to the Andy Green Bad Advice and Fucky Facts Financial Minute. Invest in silver. It kills werewolves. And then you can also use it as currency. So it's the only currency that you can do a bunch of stuff like that with. And then the other piece of financial advice for you is just simply focus one day. Focus real fucking hard. And invent something that millions and millions of people will love and buy. It's a two-step program. That's it. It's easy. And then you're fucking living high on the hog, dog. High on the fucking hog, dog. Look at that. Silver, an thing that millions of people love. I've only invested in silver so far, but not that much of it. I have somewhere around $75 worth of silver. So, that's the Andy Green Financial Minute. By the way, never listen to my financial advice. I should make a Bitty Jean Green coin. Bitty coin. Bitten's coin. Bitty's coin. I don't know. I'm not married to the idea. In 1890, as part of a program to bring all the goddamn birds mentioned in Shakespeare's plays to North America, 60 starlings were released in New York Central Park. There are now over 200 million European starlings across the U.S., causing billions in crop damage and deadly hazards at airports. You stupid fucking people from the 1800s. I'm so fucking sick of them. People from the fucking 1800s with their goddamn greasy fucking hair and their fucking inability to take care of themselves medically, and their three-piece fucking suits that they wear with suspenders because they hadn't even figured out belts. Piece of shit people from the 1800s. You fucks. Give me your fucking goddamn going on that. No human has ever beaten a computer in chess in over 15 years in a chess tournament. So, that's another thing. We can't beat them at chess, so you want to fucking put guns on them and give them super strength and let them fucking run around and create dogs for them to fucking chase us out of the sewers, and they can beat you at chess. That's what you want, scientists? Fuck you. Robots. A KGB agent and a CIA agent became friends while trying to recruit each other. They knew each other was the spy, and they didn't talk about it. So that had to be real weird. It's hard to be spies, and then you get a friendship going. It's got to be stressful. Stressful shit. This is bad advice and fucky facts, so you've never seen it before, and you're confused and startled by it. I understand. I'm right there with you. I do the show, and I watch it afterwards. I watch it probably 100 times in a row after I get off here, just to star quarterback watches those fucking football films. I do that with this, and I'm like, let's see where the failures are. And then literally the whole show, I'm like, oh my God, the whole show was just failures. I'm not good at psyching myself up to entertain people. People are always like, what's your secret, dude? What's your secret to being such a fucking dynamic entertainer? Well, right before I do the show, I basically almost have a fucking panic attack, and I'm looking at myself in the fucking mirror being like, don't even fucking do entertainment. You're not funny. You're not interesting. You have zero of what they refer to as talent. And then I'm like, no, they like it. They watch it. And then I go through that a bunch of times. So that's how you entertain. You really want to fucking know. That's the secret sauce. Classical music and metal fans have the most similar personalities based on a study of 36,000 people in more than 60 countries. Both have the same basic motivation to hear something dramatic and theatrical, a shared love of the grandiose. Wow! Metal. Charisma. Oh, big thanks to you guys for watching this show. Oh my God. If you're new to it, don't forget to type coitus. I kind of went off the fucking deep end today and just been rambling on about all kinds of shit like a weirdo. This should cheer you up, though. If you want to get cheered up, here's a cheer you up fact. Humans will walk in circles when lost unless there is some sort of external reference point. So, we don't know what the fuck to do. I'm glad I didn't fucking live in a time where I had to, like, go fucking hunt something or fish or anything. I'd have been such a fucking terrible prehistoric person. It wouldn't have been good. I would have been a real bitch about things. I really would have. I don't know why I shared that with you. The movie Gremlins was so intense that it was responsible for the movie rating of PG-13. So that shit scared the fuck out of everybody when it happened. And there was a period of time where I was like, dude, if I could, I'd buy a Mogwai, and then I'd create Gremlins just to make a fucking Wednesday not so boring. Because they fuck shit up and everything, but they're fucking hilarious. As they never did like a Stoners and the Gremlins like got together. People have them go to a music festival, have them go to Burning Man, really fuck shit up. People on fucking acid and ecstasy trying to fucking hang out with that spider gremlin. That'll fuck their heads up. That'll fuck their heads right up. And then they'll hop on their fucking desert scooters or whatever and get right the fuck out of Burning Man so quick they won't even see the Burning Man. Because the gremlins will have already burnt it. We should make that movie. I'm so doing that. All I need to do is get whatever. It can't be that much money to make a movie, right? In 2012, a librarian at a high school in Tupelo, Mississippi, discovered a library card in the back of an old book signed in 1948 by a then 13-year-old Elvis Presley. It's the oldest known autograph of Elvis, so that's pretty fucking crazy that when you find something like that, signature of Elvis, you'd be like, holy shit, pretty rock and roll or something. And then here's another fucky fact. In the UK, kestrels, a hawk-like bird, were once called windfuckers. That was the really name. They were like, oh my God, it's a whole flock of windfuckers. Look at that. I don't know what to do about it. Windfuckers. All right, so here's the fucking deal. I know right about now you're going, what is it? What's happening to my brain? Why does my brain hurt so much? I feel each new wrinkle with every fact forming, and it hurts so fucking bad. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go to work tomorrow. I used to have an ASMR segment to heal you the fuck up. But the host, the effeminate southern man with the lisp, he died. He slipped on butter and cracked the front part of his fucking skull open and really made a hell of a fucking mess. So he's dead. But what we can do, and that's just my battle scars getting ready for it right now. We're going to open an ancient book with ancient techniques, ancient dark arts. And we're going to do what's called a butter seance to try to contact the effeminate southern man with the lisp. From the Egyptian afterlife, get your butters out, I'll do it too. It's a butter seance, an ancient practice. Butter. You're doing it. Hello, my sweet chick fucks. It's me, the effeminate southern man with the lisp from the Egyptian afterlife. That's where I've been most of the time since I slipped on that butter on bathroom tile and cracked the front part of my skull open and bled out right there, just right there on that tile, which is so goddamn ironic because every single time I told you, I said, watch out for the dangers of what was it? Butter on tile. And that's ended up what being took me out of there. So that's pretty crazy. So right when you die, you go to the Egyptian afterlife, and it's real fucked up there. You see, you're like, what the fuck is that? Is that a boat? Better get on that fucking thing. And then you're like, hopefully they have some kind of like snack cart or something, and maybe I can just kind of relax and enjoy the cruise. But nope, Anubis, the god of the dead with the head of a jackal, hops out, and he's like, what's up, bitch? And you're like, oh, fuck, man, are you Anubis? And he's like, hell yes, I am. And then you're like, well, what's about to happen? And he's like, oh, you'll see. And then he fucking laughs at you. And then you're like, oh, man, we've been on this boat forever, and just pyramids and scary shit all the time. And then he's like, hey, you want a beer? And you're like, actually, I wouldn't mind a beer. I think a beer would be pretty fucking cool right now, kind of refreshing. We've been on this boat for just an indescribable amount of time, so I wouldn't mind wetting my whistle with a good, refreshing beer. And he's like, all right. And then he acts like he's going to get you a beer, and then he's like, ha-ha, nope. And then he throws a human spine at you. And you're like, Jesus Christ, we got that out of the water. What kind of fucking water is this? And he's like, it's the sea of the dead. And then you're like, fuck. But anyway, that's just enough butter. Give me say that much. I'll see you later. Thank you. Remember, be safe with butter on towel. Whoa! Did anything happen? I hope that it happened. I hope the butter seance went well and we had contacted the effeminate southern man with the lisp. We did it. We fucking did it. Big thanks to Life of Steve for moderating. Big thanks to you guys. We'll do a last-minute round of nightings. If anybody wants to rise a sick fuck night, type the word coitus, or forever hold your fucking peace. And I never like doing this at the end of the show because it's always really fucking awkward when I gotta wait and see if anybody wants to type coitus. Okay, you didn't fucking do it. Thank you guys. We do it every single goddamn Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe out there in the fucking snow. And don't try to live like Crocodile Dundee.